You know, the weirdest thing happened to me just a little bit ago. I came home from a hard day's work and took my shoes off, sat down, cracked open an ice cold soda, and I decided, yeah, it's time to clean out my kitty cat's litter box. And guess what I found in there? A huge turd! My god! Oh, and it smells terrible! Oh no. Does that mean I have to review this? Oh no, ew, ew. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad, right? Uh, No, no, no. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I ain't reviewing it. No, I'm not going to do it. That game's terrible.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Nate, aka Double Dog, and I'm back with another game review. That's right, I'm doing it. I am. I'm torturing myself yet again. This is my review of The Lord of the Rings Gollum. Now, this is supposed to be an action-adventure game developed by Daedric Entertainment and co-published with Nacon, and the game is set in a fictional world of Middle-earth that was created by the J.R.R. Tolkien books, and it takes place between the events roughly of The Hobbit and The Fellowship of the Ring, where the player controls Gollum through a series of locations, such as, I'm not going to say it, that place, Mirkwood, basically, and he's on his quest to try to find Bilbo Baggins and retake the One Ring, also while battling himself and avoiding Sauron. That's right. Now, this game was launched, I believe, on the what was it? The 25th of May, I believe, 2023 for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and will have a to-be-announced version of the Nintendo Switch eventual. Hopefully they will scrap it and the people that own Nintendo Switches won't have to suffer through this abysmal turd sandwich of a game. Now, let me actually read you what they actually say about this game. Athletic and agile, sneaky and cunning, driven by the desire to once again hold in his hands what he lost, Gollum is one of the more fascinating characters in the world of The Lord of the Rings. He has seen things that others can't imagine. He has survived things that others would not dare mention. Torn by his split personality, he can be vicious and villainous as Gollum, but social and cautious as Smeagol. While being vital to the story by J.R.R. Tolkien, many parts of Gollum's quest have never really been fleshed out until now. That's the highlight of this game, because everything about it, I think this is a rant, people. It's a review slash rant, really, because even as you tell by my opening, I don't like this game, and I don't think anyone actually likes this game. It's got a terrible Metacritic score, but I don't go by Metacritic. I go by my own personal feelings when I actually play a game. I want to give everything a fair shot because I don't want to be biased or anything. But first of all, I have to say that I am playing the PS4 version. I've actually heard the PS4 version plays better than the PS5 version. Yeah. There's really no options for visual fidelity on this. It looks like crap. It kind of looks like a crappier version of Dante's Inferno, if you remember that game from all the years ago. And keep in mind, this is on a PS4 Pro and also on like last gen and current gen systems, and it looks and plays terribly. Now, I will say it is somewhat playable control-wise. It's not difficult to control Gollum as he's basically parkouring around doing his most lame-ass version of Uncharted. That's basically what this is. This is Uncharted with certain aspects where you have to avoid enemies with the really terrible stealth mechanics. And honestly, this is just... It looks terrible. The game looks like ass. It plays so floaty and loose. It's screen tearing. There's jaggies. There's parts for the textures. Normally with an Unreal Engine game, you might have it where the texture pops in. No, there's parts in this game where there's just no textures on anything. And I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for it to pop in, waiting for it to pop. Never pops in. Now, I will say the aspect of the story being told through Gollum as a wizard, I wonder who the wizard is, confronts him to ask him why he's going after the ring and everything. It has some unique aspects to it and some backstory that is actually pretty cool to learn about Gollum. But in all due fairness, why would they make a game like this? This game went through development hell. It was delayed multiple times, and now that it finally came out, even though I know it's not a AAA game, it's just a AA game, it is abysmal. They actually want to charge you $50 for this. And if you want the other version with DLC, that's $60. Now you think, okay, well, DLC, we're used to that. The DLC in this is some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen. You want to pay extra for the people who are doing voiceovers to sound a little bit better? Yeah, I'm not joking. That's one of the things you can pay extra money for, is for better voice acting. I'm not kidding. I wish I was. Gollum's character model just looks terrible. It looks like an anorexic, demon, like the lady from The Ring. The girl with the long hair that came out of the TV. It looks like if she had like a emaciated child or something. It doesn't look right. The animations are just off. The gameplay is floaty. It's boring as hell. There is really no strategy in this. It's just going from point A to point B, waiting through the massive load times. As it hiccups, it jitters. My goodness. This should be a minimum a $20 game. Okay, minimum, maximum. Seriously, this game, I don't know why I said minimum, maximum. This game is not worth more than $20, honestly. And honestly, I think this should just be a free game. They should just like, here, Misa think that me give you free game. It's like, kind of sounded like Jar Jar Binks. But nonetheless, I really have to say this. Fortunately, people know this game sucks, okay? Because the last time I checked, I think it said there was only like 700 people currently playing it online. Even though it doesn't really have online mode, but you can check it like on Steam. But yeah, it doesn't look good. The animation is floaty. It's the most bare bones, lame ass game I have played in years, and I don't know why. But it just, the gameplay style of how you control and move the character reminds me of a sucky version of Dante's Inferno, but without the fighting mechanic. Okay, that's one thing Dante's Inferno had. It did have a decent fighting mechanic set up into it with good and evil, and it had some neat bosses and stuff. This, my goodness, this honestly is like scraping the bottom of the barrel. Why in the hell would any company take the money and time to develop something like this? It makes no sense to me. It's a piece of crap game. It's barely borderline unplayable, especially on PS5, and they keep releasing these normal things, which I warned all you people. If you keep allowing these game companies to get away with this shit, you're basically paying to be a beta tester at this point. And once again, they're like, oh, we're sorry. We're aware that this game has issues, and we're working hard to fix them. We're sorry. Well, they're going to be like dressed up like Gollum, laying on a bearskin rug naked or something, like this episode of South Park. We're so sorry. No, you're not sorry. You knew this game sucked when you were making it. You knew it's going to be a shitty game when you were making it. It looks like crap. It plays like crap. The level designs are the most mundane, boring ass level designs I've ever seen in my life. It's like a 3-year-old just came up. I'm going to have a wall here. You jumped a wall here. You jumped a wall here. And my goodness, some of his moves, like the wall running, oh my God, it's done so piss poor in this. You have to hit this exact spot on the wall to be able to wall run. I mean, there's nothing about this game that is redeeming at all. All I can say is save your money. Do not buy this game. You know, the only way these companies are going to quit doing this is if you hit them in the pocketbook. Don't give them money for a sucky game. Fortunately for me, I did not pay for this game, okay? It was sent to me. That's why I'm reviewing it. But all I can say is, man, it looks like crap. And while there are some aspects that could have been cool if they did it the right way, like the story of Schmeagol explaining stuff in his backstory, and some of the level designs, the way they look, could have been so good if they just made it good. But instead it just comes off with this boring, mundane, like outdated, crappy ass old, almost like a free-to-play cell phone game. And that's what I would say. You know, if you end up getting this game, I feel sorry for you. And at the same time, I want to smack you upside the face. Don't spend money on crap like this. This is not a good game. It's terrible. The Metascore is actually correct. And I love the fact if you go and you see a lot of the reviews, people are purposely giving it good reviews just as a joke, because it's that bad. Honestly, this is definitely going in one of my top 10 worst games of 2023, hands down. This is abysmal. It's awful. It should have never came out. And I hate to say it. There's other games that's been in development hell that took forever, and when they finally came out, like Dead Island 2, at least I can say that was structurally a much better, well-playing game. It looked visually appealing. It had decent graphics, had some pretty nice mechanics. It's just it got boring and repetitious and had a boring story. This has nothing good with it. Nothing at all. Seriously, they should take this game and they should throw it damn in the fire and melt it down, because the only thing this has caused anything is me to go nuts, to go crazy, and maybe get my split personality or something out of this, because you know what? This game sucks. Don't play this game. Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't say nothing good about it. Really, the only thing good, like I said, there's collectibles and the backstory of Gollum is kind of interesting. But other than that, it's just a slog to play through this. Everything about it sucks. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog. I want to thank each and every single one of you for watching this video review/rant on this game. Leave in the comments below if there's anything I left out about this glorious, fantastic game. If you agree or disagree with me, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And of course, here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.